students, hope you are all fine and I hope that you could understand all the previous videos of this unit, laws of motion. So today we are going to discuss about concurrent force. Okay, what is meant by concurrent force? Suppose you consider more than one force, one or two or three forces. Okay, if all these three forces act at a particular point, act at a single point. Okay, this force is acting in this point, this point, and this one at this point. Okay, so if all these forces acting at a particular point, at a common point, such a type of force is called as concurrent force. What is meant by concurrent force? Concurrent force is nothing but if more than one force, okay, if more than one force act on a common point, we will call it as concurrent force. Always the concurrent force does not lie in the same plane. Ore plane la irukuma appdi paatha. So this is the plane, one force, second force and the third force. Okay, all lie in the same plane. Such a force is called as concurrent force. If it is not, that is not a concurrent force. Concurrent force is nothing but if all the forces acting at a particular point, all forces act as a concurrent force. Then if all the forces are in the same plane, all forces are ஒரே பிளேன்ல இருக்குது அப்படினா we will call that force as concurrent and coplanar force. Okay, if all the forces are acting in the same plane, it is called as coplanar force. Okay, if it is acting at a common point, it is called as concurrent force. The next one is Lamis Theorem. So this Lamis Theorem is applied in static object. Okay, in static, that is equilibrium. When there is an equilibrium condition, this Lamis Theorem is applied. அதாவது Lamis Theorem apply பண்றது எங்க அப்படினா equilibrium-ஆ இருக்கும் அந்த மாதிரி சிஸ்டம்ல. For example, dam or bridge or building. Okay, in all these things we know that it will not shake or something. Okay, it should be stay in equilibrium. Okay, in such a situation we have to apply this Lamis Theorem. Lamis Theorem is applicable for equilibrium system. Okay, so this Lamis Theorem can be, Lamis Theorem is named after the scientist Lami. Lami is the scientist, he found out this theorem and so this theorem is named as Lamis Theorem. Okay, Lamis Theorem, what it states that if the system of three forces, okay, so three forces are acting at a common point, that is called as concurrent force and coplanar force. The force should be concurrent and coplanar and it should be in equilibrium. Okay, so in the force apply பண்றதுனால இது equilibrium-ஆ இருக்கணும். That is net force is equal to 0. There should not be any force. Okay, so in such a case எப்படி இருக்கும், condition எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா what is the force, what is the magnitude of the force will be. So the magnitude of this force, okay, the first force is equal to or it is directly proportional to the sine of the angle between the other two forces. சரியா, ஒரு மூணு ஃபோர்ஸ் அப்ளை பண்றோம், அந்த மூணு ஃபோர்ஸும் அந்த சிஸ்டம் வந்து ஈக்விலிபிரியமா வைக்கணும் அப்படினா அது எப்படி இருக்கும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, the first force, the magnitude of the first force is directly proportional to the sine of the angle between other two forces. F2 க்கும் F3 க்கும் இடையில இருக்கிற ஆங்கிளோட சைன் வேல்யூக்கு ப்ரொபோர்ஷனலா இருக்கும். that is sine of, what is the angle between other two force? Alpha. Okay, similarly the magnitude of this force is equal to sine of the angle between other two forces, that is sine beta. Okay, similarly the magnitude of the third force is directly proportional to the angle between the other two forces, that is sine gamma. Okay, so we will replace this proportionality by a constant that is equal to k. Okay, that is equal to k, that is equal to k. So when you take it here, okay, when you take f1 by sine alpha, okay, is equal to what? K. Similarly f2 by sine beta, okay, f2 by sine beta equal to what? It is equal to k. Similarly f3 by sine gamma, okay, is equal to what? K. So when you see this, all these values are equal, constant. So I can write it like this: f1 by sine alpha is equal to f2 by sine beta is equal to f3 by sine gamma. Okay, so this is called as Lamis Theorem. This is called as Lamis Theorem where it is applied in statics, that is in equilibrium. So எப்போ equilibrium-ஆ இப்போ ஒரு பில்டிங் நீங்க எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா அதுல ஆக்ட் ஆகிற ஃபோர்ஸஸ் எல்லாமே இந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். ஓகே, காமன் பாயிண்ட்ல நீங்க எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா இந்த ஃபோர்ஸுக்கும் அதர் டூ ஃபோர்ஸஸ்க்கும் இடையில இருக்கிற ஆங்கிளுக்கு அது வந்து ப்ரொபோர்ஷனலா இருக்கும். So this is called as Lamis Theorem. So then I hope that you would understand what is Lamis theorem. Now we are going to apply Lamis theorem in a particular situation, and we are going to find out the forces acting on the system and tension acting on the system. Okay. So the question is, a baby is playing in a swing which is hanging with the help of two identical chains at rest. Okay. Or a swing irukku, adula oru baby irukka. It is hanging. Okay. It is hanging with the help of two strings, identical strings, and which is at rest. Now it is at rest. Okay. Identify the forces acting on the body. Now you have to find out, first you have to find out the forces acting on the body. Okay. Forces ennu kandupidikkanum. The second thing is, find out the tension acting on the chain. Okay. In the chain la irukkudiya tension enna appdinu kandupidikkanum. Okay. For that, first we have to draw the free body diagram. Consider this as a baby. Here there is these are the strings. Okay. Here baby is sitting. We know that the string eppadi irukuduna indha pakkama ilukudhu. Yeah, the tension is acting over here. Okay. Now we know that definitely a gravitational force is acting towards the earth. Okay, so the forces acting here, the forces are, one is the gravitational force. Okay, one is the gravitational force mg, and the other one is the tension. Okay, in the string, that is T. Okay, now we are going to find out the tension acting on the string. Okay, so for that, consider, okay, this is, consider like this. Okay, so we know that there are three forces acting at a common point. Okay, that is concurrent forces. Now we can apply. Okay, and it is in equilibrium, it is at rest. So we can apply Lamis theorem. Illa rest la irukku, ore point la forces act agudhu. Adnala na Lamis theorem apply pannalam. So how will I apply? Consider in the center point edukonga. Okay, let us take this angle as theta, and also if this is theta, this is also theta. Kandipa ore madhira this maati vittirupanga illaya. So if this is theta, this is also theta. Okay. So if this is theta, what about this angle? In the rendu kadiyila irukra angle enava irukum? Okay, tension is acting over here. So totally we know that this is 180 degree. Okay, of that this is theta. So what about this angle? Yes, definitely it is 180 minus theta. So this angle it is 180 minus theta. Okay, similarly this angle is also 180 minus theta. Now we can find out. Okay, now let us find out the tension. So our aim is to find out the tension acting on the string. Okay, this tension. Okay, let us find out. This tension is directly, that is equal to what? According to Lamis theorem, that is equal to the sine of the angle between the other two forces. Or we can write, what is the formula? F1 by sine alpha is equal to F2 by sine beta. Okay, apply this and let us find out. That is T divided by the angle between other two forces. Okay, what is the angle between other two forces? That is sine of angle is 180 minus theta. Okay, that is equal to this one. T divide, or we can equate to this one. Okay, that is equal to the next two forces mg divided by the angle between other two forces. What is the angle between? Idhukku opposite la irukra indha force enna? That is sine of theta plus theta. In the renduku sethulla angle 2 theta. Okay, that is sine 2 theta. Clear? So in the tension, in the rendu force nama equate panni, we are going to find out the tension acting on the string. Okay, so we know that what is sine 180 minus theta? It is sine theta. Okay, then mg, what is sine 2 theta? 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, can we write it like this? Sine 180 minus theta is equal to, sorry, sine 2 theta equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. Clear? So I can cancel out sine theta and sine theta. So the tension acting on the string is mg divided by 2 cos theta. That's all. Okay, this is an important 2-mark question. It may be asked for problems. Okay, first என்ன tension என்ன இருக்கு, என்ன forces act ஆகுதுன்னு பாத்தீங்க. இது ஒரு concurrent force. அதனால இத நம்ம Lamis theorem அப்ளை பண்ணலாம். எனக்கு கண்டுபிடிக்க வேண்டியது tension. இங்க என்ன tension இருக்கோ அதே தான் இங்கேயும் இருக்கும் இல்லையா? சோ இந்த tension நான் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு இந்த ரெண்டையும் ஈக்குவேட் பண்றேன். Lamis theorem அப்ளை பண்ணி ஈக்குவேட் பண்றேன். I can easily find out the tension acting on the string. Hope you could understood what is concurrent force, what is Lamis theorem, and how we can apply the Lamis theorem in the concurrent forces. Okay, so thank you for watching.